Welcome to 𝗳_SAT live program. Today we are discussing about paper 3 in TGT, PGT physical science paper. Those who are the aspirants of TGT and PGT Gurukul posts, they can avail this live program and watch this. I am 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧, principal and physics subject dealer. My companion Miss K. Vasundhara, chemistry teacher. So, let us start our live program now.
Very good morning aspirants, welcome to 𝗳_SAT. As a part of Gurukula Udyoga guide program, today we are going to discuss about TGT, PGT physical sciences paper 3 content. Let us go through the topic. First, as of you know everyone, physical science in the sense is a combination of physics and chemistry. So, before starting our preparation, we have to divide the syllabus into physics and chemistry topics. What is the need for the classification of physics and chemistry here for the preparation? Because so many aspirants from MSc physics background and MSc chemistry background aspirants are there for writing TGT and PGT exams. So, they felt a little bit difficulty while preparing. For example, if chemistry aspirant is there, feel somewhat little difficulty while preparing physics topics. So, for that purpose we have to classify and we have to be more concentrated on the topic which we feel difficult. Okay.
Of course, Vasundhara, you are right, but the topics, the questions will be asked from the graduation portion only, and no need of worry about chemistry part for physics MSc students, and at the same time for physics MSc physics students, they need not worry about chemistry part. So, whatever they studied in intermediate and graduation part, the questions will appear from that part only. Before going to the content, let me advise the most related and relevant study material. So, which we prefer, what books they have to exactly read? Can you guide them?
Yes, sir. So, PGT and TGT physical sciences up to intermediate level is enough for the preparation of this exam, because most of the syllabus is from old textbooks, old 𝗧_𝗦𝗔𝗧 textbook syllabus, that is up to intermediate level. So, no need to worry about the reference books. Intermediate and 5th to 10th 𝗧_𝗦𝗔𝗧 textbooks and inter first year and second year 𝗧_𝗦𝗔𝗧 textbooks are more than enough for the preparation of this examination.
Yes, madam. The most of the syllabus they have taken, the committee has picked up the syllabus from old textbooks, SCRT or NCRT textbooks. It seems prior to 2014, whatever textbooks we used in real time classroom up to 2015, that syllabus is picked up by the committee, and we advise the candidates to refer 8th, 9th, 10th class previous textbooks. Previous we mean the present textbooks are there, we have to refer them of course, but it is better to read very thoroughly all the pages in 8th, 9th, 10th class, at the same time intermediate textbooks which are used up to 2015. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And apart from that, some more reference books I want to advise to the aspirants. Open School Society textbooks are there, 212 paper syllabus, 212 that paper code. So, such books are also very much crucial, and reading habit is very important. How fast you read the question, because the questions will be given in English medium only, only English questions, English version will be given. It is not bilingual as in case of paper 1. So, paper 2, paper 3 you have to deal and you have to answer in English version. So, how fast you read the question, that is also very important. How fast you are solving the questions, that is secondary. So, reading fast, that you will get, we have less time from today, hardly 30 days time is there. So, go through the textbooks. Before going to any study material which is available in the market, do not forget to read the textbooks. So, do you advise anything in this regard, madam?
Yes, sir. So, time management is very important, because only 30 days time, more not 30 days, less than 30 days time is there. So, planned preparation is very important here. So, planned preparation is key to our success. So, as sir told, all the reference books, first we have to go through the basics which is given in the syllabus. After that you have to read the advanced versions, then only you have to understand what is the concept, what is the syllabus given, and what is the concept, what are the questions given in our examinations.
Now, let us go to the actual syllabus.
Yes, syllabus is for our convenience, we have to divide the syllabus into physics and chemistry topics. It is a very good time management technique. First, physics topics: measurements, units and dimensions, natural resources, air and water, our universe, natural phenomena. This is the very important topic here, because light, heat, sound, all the natural phenomena we are discussed here. Mechanics, magnetism, electricity and electromagnetism, modern physics, electronics and communications. Okay. So,
madam, here the first topic will appear in intermediate textbook only, very old syllabus textbooks prior to 1986. Such books in 8th class, 8th standard, the students might have studied these measurements and units. Now, in intermediate syllabus, measures and dimensions, units, this topic is covered. And the next one, modern physics. Modern physics you can refer in intermediate textbook again. Electricity, electromagnetism. Electromagnetism is not that much sufficient, which is given in SSC textbook, SCRT SSC textbook. You have to refer the old syllabus prior to 2015. And electronics communication, this also much covered in old textbooks. So, better you procure old books and read all the content once. Okay. Let us go to the next topic, chemistry syllabus.
So, chemistry. In chemistry syllabus, matter, chemical reactions, acids, bases and salts, atomic structure, periodic classification of elements, chemical bonding, carbon and its compounds, and environmental chemistry and metallurgy is given. So, this is from basic to standard level up to intermediate level preparation is enough for the preparation of chemistry. Let us go through first physics topic, units and measurements. In units and measurements, syllabus is given need of measurements in daily life, dimensional analysis. So much syllabus is there. So, first we have to go through the basics which are present in the old 8th class textbook. So, after reading that old 8th class textbook, you have to refer intermediate first year physics textbook. This is available in first unit. This units and measurement is physics intermediate first unit. So, after reading the basics only, you have to go through that book. So, in this area we may expect questions on dimensions, mainly dimensions, error calculations, like different unit conversions. We have to expect very probable areas for questioning. So, now I am going to show some example questions which was given in previous examinations. Let us see, if momentum, area and time are taken to be fundamental quantities, the energy has the dimension formula. So, Actually, energy has some dimension formula with fundamental units, but the question is asked to give the dimensions in momentum units. So in order to understand this question, in order to answer these questions, we have to know the energy dimensions as well as momentum dimensions and area dimensions. We have to substitute all of those in that formula, we will get that answer. So this is the one exemplar question which was given in previous PGT examination.
Yes, madam. This is a model question only.
Yes.
So generally in such questions in this topic, we have to remember back the formula of different physical units, and we have to substitute fundamental units in that formula, then only we will get these derivations. So derived formula that we will get for any physical quantity. So knowing of the equations and formula for different physical units, that is very important. You should be thorough in that topic. Okay, let us see the next model question. These are only model questions. Ready reckoner. Okay, madam.
Yes, this is another model question. This is also on dimensions only. So the displacement of particle moving along the x axis with respect to time. So displacement with respect to time, it is a velocity. So we have to give the dimensions in terms of velocity for c. Next,
the answer will be C here.
C here. So this is another type of question, error calculation question. So there are the formula is given. Based on the formula, you have to calculate errors also given for A, B and C. We have to solve the question based on that formula, and you will get an answer 13%. So these are the model questions which are given in the previous examinations. So this is for just understanding purpose. Next,
my dear viewers, if you have any queries, it is a live program. You can call the phone number and we will answer your queries.
So in order to answer any questions, first we have to go through the basics. After that only you have to solve the questions. Without knowing basics, directly intermediate book reading is not good. First we have to go through the school textbooks and the topic which is given in the school textbooks, then only you have to go through intermediate books. Next.
So apart from our SCRT books, NCRT books also will do little bit better, and open school books also there.
Next, next topic, natural resources. This is a very common topic. So this is also in updated version, like in standard version only we have to read. This is available in from 6th class onwards. This topic is available up to intermediate. So for example, see the question, which of the following is a subsurface method of improving groundwater levels. So for improving groundwater levels, different methods are there. In this, one of the subsurfacing method is a recharge wells method. So we have to know about different methods for improvement of groundwater levels, and whatever the methods, another methods like rain harvesting. This is the very best method for the improving groundwater levels. So we have to go through the topic.
Next question.
Next, which of the following is not a primary greenhouse gas in Earth atmosphere? Primary greenhouse gases, out of these 4, carbon monoxide and methane and ozone, these are primary greenhouse gases except water vapor. So answer is the water vapor. So in this topic mainly we have to expect statement type questions. So in order to solve that statement type questions, we have to know each and everything about the topic. For example, see this, choose the correct true and false sequence of the following statements. First statement, fine organic and inorganic particles suspended in air is called aerosol. Yes, it is a correct statement. SO2 is a secondary pollutant, but we know SO2 is not a secondary pollutant, it is a primary pollutant, it is directly obtained from the combustion.
Generally 5 to 6 questions will be given in such a topic. Now we are receiving one phone call. Hello, please tell your query.
Sir, Santosh Kumar sir, Mahabubad district.
Okay, welcome.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు కాంటెంట్ విషయంలో టీజీటీ పీజీటీ ఉంది కదా,
Yes.
అంటే ఏ లెవెల్లో క్వశ్చన్స్ వస్తాయి, తర్వాత వచ్చే సెన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా అన్ని కూడా మామూలు అంటే స్టేట్మెంట్స్ కాకుండా మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ కి సంబంధించిన అంటే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఓరియంటెడ్ గా వస్తున్నాయి. అయితే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఓరియంటెడ్ ఎన్ని వస్తాయి, ఇప్పుడు ఈ తక్కువ టైంలో ఎలా మేము దాన్ని మేనేజ్ చేసుకోవాలి? 1 month ఉంది, ఓన్లీ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ రాసుకొని మా కాంటెంట్ కొంచెం చూసుకుంటూ ఎక్కువ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి, ఏ విధంగా అయితే గెట్ ఆన్ అవుతాము చెప్పగలుగుతారా?
Yes, Santosh sir. Nearly 35 to 40% of physics questions will be problem oriented questions. Generally whoever the paper setter, they will prefer giving problem solving questions. Even in chemistry part also problem solving questions will appear, that will show some model questions we prepared, and that will be given. You can go through the model paper which is kept in the website. So in Gurukul exam website is there. So in that website you can download the model questions, model paper, previous model paper is there. To prepare in this area how to solve the problems, that you need not go to IIT material, just go through the syllabus 8th, 9th, 10th standard and little bit intermediate. For TGT post up to intermediate syllabus you should be thorough, and problems will be given from 8th to intermediate level. In chemistry also the same. So you have to remember the formula, how best you are applying the formula, then you will get the answer very quickly. Hardly 45 to 50 seconds time will take to solve any problem, provided you know the formula and the technique. So problem solving techniques, and I mean applied physics, you should be thorough of applied physics. Reading physics alone will not do. How we apply in daily life, day to day situations, where we use physical science concepts, that is important, sir. Okay, let us go to the next question.
Next topic, our universe. So this is available in our 8th class textbook, Stars and Solar System. We have to go through the topic for basics. After that, principles of launching satellites. This is very important topic. From this area we may expect questions, because physics mostly application oriented type of questions we may expect. So most probable area for questioning is principle of launching satellites, and in this area also we may expect statement type questions. For example, go to the next slide. Choose the correct match between the left and right panels which are given. So we have to know about each and every planet, then only have to answer this type of questions. Match the following statement type questions we may expect from this area.
So as Vasundhara is telling, statement type questions, matching type questions, problem solving, all varieties of questions, assertions, some assertions will be given, and straight away don't try to pick up one answer. What options are given in the question, that you have to read thoroughly. First go through the question, then sometimes A and B answers will be given, B, C, or 2 answers will be there from 4 options. So you have to pick up the right answers. One right answer will not be, may not be there. So if there are 2 answers, you have to see all the options and pick up the correct answer.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Let us-
Elimination type method is very good for the solving to this type of questions. Next,
Yeah, very nice. Elimination means it is better to eliminate one after one. If you are not sure of putting one answer, then you can eliminate one answer which is not at all relevant to that particular question. Like that, you can eliminate one or two options, then you can pick up the correct answer very genuinely. Okay, good man. Let us discuss next one.
Next, very important topic, natural phenomena. So, in this topic we have to discuss about light, heat and sound.
Okay, let us receive one more call. Welcome, sir. Hello. Call cut అయింది. సరే, మళ్ళీ ట్రై చేయండి. కాల్ కట్ అయింది. Let us go through natural phenomena. We are discussing how the questions will be given, what topics will be covered in this area. Vasundhara.
So, in light topic and heat and sound topic, in this area we may expect problem like numerical type of questions. So, we have to go through the formulae and we have to go through the basics also. For example, let us go through one question. So, this is a problem solving based question. So, for solving this question 10th class standard is required. So, an object 10 centimeters long is placed 20 centimeters in front of a concave mirror with the focal length of 40 centimeters. So, what is the height of the image? So, we have to first, for solving this question, we have to solve mirror equation, then only we have to go through next magnification formula, you will get an answer. So,
Vasundhara, in these optic topics mostly the questions will appear in problem solving type. Only the problem solving questions they have to prepare. Of course, fundamental matter is required. After thoroughly learning the concepts, basic formulae, it is very easy to solve the optics questions, and it's very easy topic. Optics is a easy topic. Okay, let us discuss next one.
this is also one of the problem solving type question. This is related to heat topic. So, not only problem solving questions, we may expect a statement type questions also, match the following type questions also. So not only remembering formulas is not good. So, we have to go through the total topic. So, for every topic, for better preparation, for easy preparation, we have to frame a short notes.
You are right, madam. Conceptual understanding is necessary. Conceptual understanding will come only when the candidates read the textbooks, real textbooks, 8th to intermediate. So, reading of textbooks is very important. We are repeatedly telling to the candidates the same. So, read the textbooks every day. Okay, let us go to the next one.
See, this is one of the statement type questions. This is regarding sound topic. So, when sound travels through the air particles. So, we have to know about the sound properties, then only you should answer. When sound travels through the air particles vibrate along the direction of wave propagation. So, this is one of the choosing correct statement type questions. Not only this statement and problem solving questions and match the following type questions also we may expect from this area. This is very important area. We have to concentrate more on this.
Mechanics is another important topic. From 6th standard onwards, mechanics will appear in our syllabus curriculum. So, let us discuss about mechanics topic.
Yes, sir. This is also one of the important area in the physics, mechanics. So, this is available in from 6th to 10th standard and up to intermediate level also. This is we have to concentrate more on this topic also. Let us see some questions, model questions on these topics. This is based on law of conservation of momentum type. Next question. This is one of the concept which is depends on escape velocity. This is from intermediate level question.
Is next topic. Let us discuss about magnetism. Magnetism is a very important field, and most of the basics, content based questions will appear rather than problem solving. Santosh sir asked a query, in which area problems will appear, in which topics problems will not be given. So, magnetism generally problems will not appear in this topic. Okay.
Few problem solving type questions also appear, sir, in this magnetism, but maximum statement type questions we may expect. Let us go through one question. Choose the sequence showing the correct statements. So, in order to solve this question, we have to know about the magnetic field lines. What are the characteristics of magnetic field lines? So, after knowing all the concept about this only, we have to answer the question. In this method, we have to use the elimination technique. For example, see the first one, magnetic field lines move from south to north. This is the wrong answer. This is the wrong statement, because magnetic field lines move from north to south. So, we have to eliminate two options, C and D options we have to eliminate. From this, we have to choose any one correct answer based on the other statements.
Okay.
Next, one of the match the following type question. Diamagnetic, paramagnetic, ferrimagnetic and antiferrimagnetic. So, examples for diamagnetic, paramagnetic and ferrimagnetic is important. We have to go through this topic also. Next, the horizontal component of earth magnetic field is 3.6 into 10 to the power of minus 5 Tesla. So, dip, what is called dip? So, in order to understand, in order to solve this question, we have to know about dip inclination method. What is dip and what is the formula which is included for this topic?
Yes, electricity and magnetism. This is also very important, vast area, and most of the candidates will little bit feel difficult in this particular topic, electricity, but if you have a plan of action and a systematic way of approach in understanding the conceptual understanding, electricity is not that much tough as we feel. Okay, let us discuss some questions in this area.
In this topic, we may expect mostly problem solving questions. There is a vast area, electricity and electromagnetism. This is available in our 10th class, present 10th class textbook also, electricity, and this content is enough, and in intermediate level preparation also very important for this topic. So, mostly problem solving questions we may expect from this area.
So, basic topic, that is up to 10th class questions, problem solving 10th class syllabus will be covered. You mean that, madam?
No sir, up to 10th class and for understanding purpose up to 10th class is enough, but in order to solve the more standard questions we have to go through definitely in intermediate textbook.
So, exactly. So, TGT candidates have to read up to intermediate syllabus, no doubt in that. So, intermediate understanding of conceptual concepts in intermediate portion, that is mandatory. For PGT post, up to graduation level also you have to refer a little bit.
Yes sir, especially for this electricity and light, heat, sound, for PGT post graduation level preparation is also mandatory.
Okay, let us discuss some questions in these topics.
So, these are mostly problem solving type questions. It takes more time than solving other type of questions. So, we have to practice more to solve the problems. This is one of the circuit type of questions. These questions are very important in examination purpose. So, we have to go through this type of questions.
From Kirchhoff laws, definitely one or two questions will be given, and you should read Kirchhoff laws and loop law. This is a very important topic. The questions will be based on such concepts.
Yes, this is also one of the other problem solving question only.
Then modern physics. Modern physics is a very interesting topic in physics. It deals with atomic structure. So, after atomic structure, generally we teach modern physics in the classroom. So, let us discuss some related topics from which area the questions will appear, that is given in this slide. Go through these topics.
Yes, for modern physics, actually this syllabus is not there in our present textbooks. So, it is available in old 10th class textbook. So, first if it is available, first go through that basics which are given in the modern physics topic of a 10th class textbook, then only you have to read intermediate textbook for this topic. So, in this also we have to expect like a statement type questions, match the following type questions and problem solving questions too.
Problems in which area the problems may be asked, madam? Half-life
Like,
period, like that.
Yes, sir. Half-life period, beta decay, and different concepts are there here. So, mainly from half-life time, we have to expect questions like problem solving questions.
So, some of the questions in this area.
Yes, sir. Isotopes, isotones, isobars. So, this area is very important. Why? Because statement type questions are expected from this area mainly. Yes, this is one of the problem solving question based on half-life period. So, half-life period, this is very important area, most probable area for questioning in this area. So, we have to be concentrate on this topic. Yes, another match the following type questions. So, in order to solve any question, we have to go through the basics.
Next, electronics and communication. This is very crucial topic. In the present SSC syllabus, electronics is not covered. It was deleted from old syllabus. Prior to 2015, the textbooks have electronics part, the crystals, p-type, n-type crystals, all these things were covered. Better you refer those books, or ICSE syllabus 8th class, 9th class textbooks also a little bit cover this area. Let us discuss about electronics and communication and what type of questions will be given. Vasundhara.
Yes, sir. In electronics and communication, this topic also not there in your present textbooks. So, this is also available in previous old textbooks. So, first we have to go through the textbook. So, in this area we may expect problem solving questions also on artificial transmutation, modulation. So, these are the areas which are important for the exams. Few statement type questions also we may expect from this area mainly. So, this is about physics topics. Next, go through chemistry topics. When compared to physics, chemistry topics is little bit very easy, because mostly application problem solving type questions are not expected from this area. Mostly we expect statement type questions, a few problem solving questions also we may expect, but when compared to physics it is very little bit easy. So, in chemistry syllabus, first topic is matter. This topic is present in our present 9th class textbook, first chapter in matter. So, in this elements, compounds, mixtures, methods of separation of mixtures. So, the most important area for asking question is methods of separation of mixtures, chromatography methods. So, this is available in intermediate chemistry textbook also. Next, another important area for the questioning is behavior of gases, measurable properties of gases, gas laws, mole concept. So, from the mole concept we may expect calculation type questions.
Mole concept is very important. Definitely one or two questions will be asked in this area. Mostly as Vasundhara says, problem solving questions will be given from this area. Let us discuss some questions also. Dalton, Avogadro, Berzelius methods, all these are there. Let us see how the questions will be given.
See, this is a question which is related to chromatography. So, different types of chromatography techniques are there. We have to go through all the types of chromatography techniques and all the separation techniques. This is very important area for questioning. Next, mole concept. This is the problem related to mole concept. So, mole concept like volume, next calculation of volume, calculation of number of molecules. So, that basic is important for solving this type of questions.
Here mass will be given, then volume will be asked. If volume is given in the question in problem solving, the mass, exact mass will be asked, the ratio of volume and mass. So, hierarchy questions also will be asked. It will take little bit time, of course, but very easy to handle such questions. Only the thing you should remember the Avogadro principle and problem solving methods techniques. Okay, let us discuss next question.
This is one of the statement type graphical analysis question about gas laws. So, we have to go through in gas laws, we have to expect statement type questions and calculation type questions also. So, gas laws are one of the important area for asking questions.
In gases topic, not only Avogadro, this Boyle's law, Charles law, basing on Boyle's law and Charles law, mingling these two concepts, some questions will be asked. So, you should prepare these gas laws thoroughly. Okay, let us discuss about next topic, chemical reactions. Chemical reactions is easy topic, provided you know the symbols and molecular formulae. This based on remembering capacity. Molecular formulae you have to remember well, and also the atomic weight. If you know the atomic weight, it is very easy to solve the questions from this area. So, let us discuss Vasundhara.
From this area, we may expect questions on mass relationship, mass volume relationship, like problem solving questions. This is the one of the important area for asking questions. Next, sources of common salt, different uses of different products which is obtained from common salt also important, but this is very easiest area which we have to answer. And identifying chemical reactions, balancing chemical reactions also very important.
Let us see the questions, how the questions will be given from these areas.
Yes, sir. This is one of the question which is related to preparation of gas, H2S gas. So, on adding dilute acid to X produced a compound Y. So, in order to solve this question, we have to go through the how the H2S gas is prepared in the laboratory. So, different gases preparation also there. From this area also we may expect a question.
The answer for this question will be 2. When dilute acid or HCl, dilute sulfuric acid is added to FES, then H2S gas will liberated. Here 2 answers are there, both the answers will be given. So, read thoroughly before answering. Let us see the next question.
This question is belongs to mass relationship type question. So, in this topic one of the hidden topic also there, limiting reagent, excess reagent concept is there. We have to go through this topic while solving the problems which is related to mass relationship. This is present in our 10th class textbook. So, there are few examples are given at the back side of the 10th class chemical reaction type questions. We have to solve that problem. So, we have to solve any type of questions which are given in the examinations.
Okay, this is another type of question.
Yes, this is the way of in laboratory how the gases are prepared. So, what are the starting materials for the preparation of gases, we have to remember for solving this type of question.
Here in this area, old 8th class textbook prior to 2015, that 8th class, in 8th class the syllabus is covered almost about 10 gases, carbon dioxide, preparation of carbon dioxide, preparation of oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, H2S gas, sulfur dioxide SO2. These are very important things, basic things. Of course, now those topics are not covered in the new present textbooks, but as a teacher you should be aware of these topics, how the gases will be prepared, what chemicals we require, how to collect the collecting of different gases, what technique we have to use to collect oxygen, basing on the nature of the gas we adapt the collecting methods. For example, neutral gases are there, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. These are known as neutral gases, either not an acid or base. So, such neutral gases generally they will not dissolve in water. So, through water we can collect the gas. What is the advantage to collect the gas through water? That we have to understand. If you collect through water, the purity will be more, only water vapor or moisture will be there in the gas, but pure gas, whatever we want, oxygen or hydrogen, pure gas can be collected in the gas jar. So, all the techniques were given in the old textbooks. Nearly 10 gases are there. How we prepare all these 10 gases, what chemicals are required, and the collection into gas jar, how sulfur dioxide can be collected, how carbon dioxide will be collected in the gas jar, that also important. Generally acidic gases are little bit heavier than air. So, the gases which are heavier than air can be collected with through air only, but we put the gas jar vertically and collect the gas. The heavier gas will be collected at the bottom of the gas jar, and air will be lifted from upper part. Gradually the gas jar will be filled, and this is called downward position, upward position. Downward position, the air will go up and gas will be filled in the bottom. The gases which are basic in nature, for example, this ammonia. Ammonia will be collected from downward displacement of air. So, downward displacement of air technique will be used in collecting ammonia. So, if you know these concepts, basic gases, acidic gases, neutral gases, then properties also you can understand very easily. What is the type of gas? Basing on that, you can read very clearly, and you can answer the questions. Any type of question you can answer if you know the basic nature of the gas. So, chemistry is very important, and the gases, different gases in this chemistry part is very important. The questions will be related to this preparation, chemical preparation area. Okay, let us discuss about the acids and bases chapter.
This is one of the important chapter in chemistry, acids, bases and salts. So, this is available in our 10th class textbook also. First go through the textbook, and after that for standard, for increasing the standard of the preparation, we have to go through the topic which is given in intermediate first year textbook also. In this area we may expect a problem solving type questions in pH scale. pH scale is a very important area in this topic.
Definitely one question will be asked in this area, whoever the paper setter, pH that area will be covered in the question. In any competitive exam, this topic is very relevant and appropriate. Okay, let us see some problems which will be given from these areas. Shall I go to the next slide?
Yes,
madam?
sir. So, in this area, we may expect questions from titrations, stoichiometry. The very important topic, problem solving type questions expect from this stoichiometry concept, which is available in intermediate first year textbook. So, let us see one question. Concentration of H plus ions is given. Just this is very simple questions asking to calculate pH value. pH is equal to minus log H plus. We have to use the formula and you can solve the question, this type of question for calculation of pH.
One more question
Yes,
from this area.
this is about a titration concept. We have to use dilution principle, M1 V1 by N1 is equals to M2 V2 by N2. So, you use this formula in order to answer this question.
So, to see more related questions are the syllabus, the model papers, you can go through the website, download the question paper. Okay, let us see another area of questions. Atomic structure, very fundamental topic in chemistry, and atomic structure deal with physics and chemistry. In physics also, atomic structure is very crucial, especially in electronics, and in chemistry, of course, it is the base. Okay, let us discuss the topics which will be covered in this area.
So, in this area we have to be strong in all the models, atomic models, from starting from Thomson model to quantum mechanical model, what are the postulates of different models of an atom, and how to arrange the electrons in an atom. We have three different principles like Pauli's exclusion principle, Hund's rule, and Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity, Aufbau principles. From these principles we may get a question, definitely we may get a question from this area.
Yes, madam. Here Dalton's model, Dalton's principles and his assertions, then Thomson model, what is the upgradation in Thomson model to Dalton, then Rutherford model, what topics are upgraded, the drawbacks in Rutherford model, then Bohr's model. So, it gradually one after one the atomic structure, how it evolved, that we have to see. So, all the models, as Vasundhara is saying, all the models Dalton to the modern atomic structure we have to read. Some questions which we may ask in this area are shown here.
Yes.
Let us discuss.
This is about how the electrons are filled in the orbitals. So, actually copper is exceptional electronic configuration because in outermost orbitals 4s1 3d10 configuration is there for copper because of fulfilled configuration. So, this is the ground state. What is the ground state electronic configuration of copper? So, we have to answer.
So, copper and chromium also will have some anomaly. Why the anomaly in electron configuration, why it appears? So, the reasoning for that, how the scientists reasoned out the variation or anomaly in the atomic this electronic configuration. So, which elements show anomaly in electron configuration, that we have to understand. So, in a group or in a period, generally if you take a group, almost all the elements present in that group will show anomaly. Chromium, copper 29, chromium 24. Why they are showing anomaly, and what are the different elements which show anomaly in electron configuration? Basing on this, one question will be asked. Okay, yes. Let us see one more question here.
Yes, sir. Mostly from atomic models we have to expect a statement type questions. Next, So, and normalized function for 2p electron. So, in order to answer these questions, we have to go through definitely intermediate textbook. In intermediate chemistry, first topic is atomic structures. Up to this topic is enough for the preparation of atomic structure, and we may get problem solving type questions on de Broglie's wavelength and Heisenberg uncertainty principle and photoelectric effect.
Shall I go to next area, madam?
Yes, sir.
So, periodic classification.
Yes,
this is also important area and the easy one. As I told, for chemistry, memory is very important. We have to remember the atomic numbers and formula, atomic symbol, molecular formula of different compounds. So, how we can remember the molecular formula very easily? That will be as per your knowledge in periodic classification. If you study the periodic classification or periodic table, modern periodic table, then if you have a broad idea of modern periodic table, that picture is feeded in your brain, definitely you can write any molecular formula. So, periodic table and periodic classification is a very important topic in chemistry. After atomic structure and atomic models, the periodic classification is given. Generally in any syllabus it will be followed like that. So, go through different reference books and you should be thorough of the classification principles like 𝗹𝗶𝗸, starting from 𝗹𝗶𝗸, how the scientists try to classify the elements, how they kept the elements in relevant places, that we have to understand. So, let us discuss some questions from this area.
In this area, first we have to go through the history behind the origin of modern periodic table. So, there are few scientist contributions are there for developing the modern periodic table. So, based on which different laws are modern periodic law, Mendeleev periodic law is there, we have to know about this also. And in this area, one of the important mostly probable questioning area is identifying group and period number of an element. So, there is a technique to identify group and period number of an element in 2 seconds. We have to go through, we have to practice more number of questions on that area. You may get, we may expect one of the question from that area. Next, in the periodic classification, another most important area is periodic trends. How the ionization energy is changed from group from top to bottom of the group and left to right of the period. Different periodic properties are there like electronegativity, electron affinity, how they are differ, how they are gradually increases or decreases, and there is any anomaly is there, we have to remember that also. So, this is one of the question which is related to periodic properties of ionization potential. So, in order to solve this question, we have to know about what is ionization energy, how it is changed from the top to bottom of the group and left to right of the period.
Next, chemical bonding. Chemical bonding is this topic is given in the new textbooks, of course, but to get thorough understanding, you have to go through the previous textbooks or intermediate textbooks. All TGT candidates are advised to refer intermediate textbook to understand the chemical bonding. So, Vasundhara, tell the candidates how the questions will be given, what area, what topics, what concepts will be covered from this chapter.
Yes, sir. From chemical bonding, we may expect questions on hybridization geometry of the molecules. So, we have different type of hybridization from sp to sp3. So, some sp3d, sp3d2 also present in our textbook. We have to go through that hybridization topic in chemical bonding. So, in chemical bonding, another one is a bond order,
the question.
bond order type questions.
Okay. Some other areas are there. Let us discuss in the next session. Today we are closing this physical science paper 3 part. Let us meet once again with another topic, biology, TGT biology, PGT biology candidates. So, for now let us take a leave. Thank you and all the best to all the candidates.